Recording in progress.
Okay, Andy. Good evening, everyone. So, online friends, can you hear my voice? Okay. See that? Finally, if I scroll back like this, under object-oriented programming features, complete class structure is constructed as a feature. Under object today, under objects, many types are there anyway. Majorly, object has two types, mutable, immutable. So we here, I know objects are, this all will come actually. Object definition, object creation, object location, object, that all will come under object only, generally. But I kept under object-oriented programming. So here majorly, I know mutable objects versus immutable objects. I know, sir. Mutable objects and immutable objects. Sir, I'm using the feature of class. I'm using the feature of object anyway. Whenever I want to achieve abstraction, I use interface and abstract class. Encapsulation is nothing but the complete structure of class. We call it as encapsulation. Under polymorphism, we had definition of polymorphism, and you know the difference between difference between dynamic polymorphism, you know, static polymorphism. This is fundamental. Nowadays, they are not asking question also, because that much of direct question they are not asking. But even then, read that direct question. Polymorphism, types of polymorphism. You know the difference between static and private and final. Anyway, you know the definition of singleton class, design pattern. This complete structure will be pasted in the last to you. This is all information. Lastly, I'll give it. I'll paste in your document, whatever I done. Now, here, immutable classes, constructing immutable classes. And finally, mutable objects. I'm repeating this statement, versus immutable objects. So this is the information now. Under object-oriented features, you know how to construct one class by holding n number of programming components. You know object-related information. How much information means? You know object definition. You know object creation. Object definition, I changed your mindset already. So I said object is a storage related to a class. I changed that information already. Object creation, you know how to create object by using new keyword. But without a new keyword also objects are coming. Observe that. Lambda expressions, anonymous methods, many things. Anyway, you know basic object created, object creation using basic new keyword, you know. And object location. Where is the location of object? Where object is created in heap area of JVM, you know. Now object components. Object will hold static members or non-static members are non-static members. Simply can say object will hold instance members. You can say there's a term instance members of class. Object types you done. User defined class objects you done. String objects you done. Wrapper class objects you done. Array objects also you done. On this Sunday, some people attended for object serializable you done. Object serializable. Object serializable means object will available in the form of stream, means object will available in the form of stream. That all comes under object flavor only. That all comes under object flavor. So finally, if I scroll up, you know complete alphabets, variables, methods, blocks, constructors, classes, interfaces, abstract classes, object-oriented programming, some level scheme. Still 3 or 4 levels are there. We are still going because chapter is not ended. No. When the chapter ended, that complete will be given. Okay, right. Under exception handling, some part covered, sir. Under IO stream, some part covered, sir. Here, pending is what now? Multi-thread, collection framework, and networking. This networking is attached with stream only. You made to travel file. Next 2 programs are pending. One is console input, one is socket input. 2 are waiting. That's called conclusion. On that conclusion, we write one program related to network. So anyway, just one session is pending for conclusion. This one session is pending revision and conclusion. One session is pending. In between, how many topics are there now? 2 topics. Sir, among that you are entering into which topic? Which topic I must enter? It means, look here. For that also one reason will be there. For that also one reason will be there. The reason is, right, here it is. Right. On the day I drawn this diagram long back. Remembered or forgetted? You remember no this diagram? Right. Okay. I'll copy this diagram for today's class. I preserved that and I kept it because total I am seeing as a subject. So wherever I drawn at last, I must conclude them. Whatever I drawn, I should conclude them in the last. See there. How many data types are there now? Two types. Primitive, non-primitive. Primitive, available in the form of wrapper class objects. All wrapper class objects are mutable, immutable objects. I made a statement. Now, under non-primitive, how many are there now? Four are there. What are they? Class, interface, array. Now, class generated mutable object on the day. But today, through polymorphism, object has how many types? Today you had immutable object also. Today you had immutable object also. You had immutable object, no? Right. So user defined class will have mutable object and immutable object. Whatever the interface is there, interface depends upon the class only. Class with name, class without name, that is anonymous or lambda, whatever it may be, it is depending upon the implementation. It's a theory. So you know classes, you know interfaces, you know arrays also. Understood this point now, right? Now, after array, here comes your extension known as collection and map. Here comes your collection and map. These two will come now. So disadvantage of array. Under the written, do you remember? Right. Array size once defined cannot be modified at runtime. Because of this reason, arrays are not preferable to hold runtime data or dynamic data. I made a statement, I stopped arrays. Arrays you are going to use only for qualifying the test. Means what? If you write any interview examinations, arrays are needed. But in the applicative area, array not there because it cannot withstand runtime data. This array should be replaced with collection. Now, on that day, I'll scroll back where I written this statement. Array size once defined cannot be modified at runtime or execution time. Because of this reason, arrays are not preferable to hold dynamic data in real time. Disadvantage of arrays can be overcome using what now? Collection. Today, Java collection framework we are extending. Can I start it now? After Java collection framework, we go for map. From map, we go for enum and complete non-primitive data types will be completed. Then we write all the list of objects completed from there. And last we do 2 sessions on multi-thread and 1 session on conclusion of IO stream with files. The syllabus pending. Can I start now? Right. Okay. Java collection framework. Separate page playing crucial role in the market. Star mark IMP. Java collection framework. Define collection. General definition. general definition, collection, general definition. Look here. Coins collection, stamp collection. You're using one term now. English definition. The process of collecting elements into elements mean that can be replaced with anything. Elements into a group. The process of collecting elements into a group is known as collection. General definition. Collection. Make a statement. The process of collecting the process of collecting elements into a group is known as collection. The process of collecting elements into a group is known as collection. Now, define data structure. Define data structure. Look here. Data structures means generally many students forget a normal definition. Normal definition, many people forget it. Data structure, reverse the word now, structure of data. Putting the data in one proper order is known as a data structure. That's all. Nothing is there. Unnecessary students will create hype on that term. I don't know why. It is a structure of data. When you go for one medical shop, perfect ordered data is available there. It's a data structure only. So what is the advantage if the data is properly ordered? You can search one element very fastly, efficiently, with less amount of time. That's the advantage of data structure. Every language will provide support for data structure. Every language will provide support for data structure. That's a concept. Understood now? Common data structure components are stack, queue, linked list, common in all the languages. First, the definition is nothing but the process of organizing data in a proper order is known as data structure. Make it. The process of organizing data in a proper order. The process of organizing data in a proper order is known as data structure. Is known as data structure. I'll do conclusion in the last, data structure conclusion in the last, because many people don't know correct definition of data structure. They'll say data structure in C is important. No, sir. Data structure in Java, data structure available everywhere. Data structure means organizing one data in a proper way. That's only. That's all. Wherever we organize, that is data structure only. For this one particular language, no need to go, actually. That's a statement to be remembered. I made one statement there. I'm starting the class. Conclusion I'll do in the last. After completing that chapter, I'll do last. What are the data structure components available in Java language? I'll reveal it. First, data structure means organizing data in one proper order. In proper order, we call it as a structure of data or data structure. That's all. Now start our component. Define C capital collection in bracket library component. Define collection C capital collection collection is an interface from java.util package and which is root of Java collection framework. Collection is an interface from java.util package and which is root of Java collection framework. Second point. Collection is extended into the following sub interfaces. Collection is extended into the following sub interfaces. 1. Set. 2. List. 3. Queue. Set, list, and queue. Set, list, and queue. These three are the extensions of collection. Now, hierarchy of collection. Hierarchy of collection. Hierarchy of collection. Right. Now look here. Here I am drawing the hierarchy. We are going to work with the collection anyway. Collection, one interface. One interface. The collection is coming from java.util package. Collection has three extensions: set, list, and queue. Set, one interface. List, one interface. Q. One interface. Interface to interface, what keyword now? Extends. Here we had extends. 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 So wherever we have Q, there one DQ will be there. Double ended Q. DQ. DQ also one interface. It's also one interface. Extends. Collection will have one parent, that is iterable. 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 Iterable is one interface. One interface always extends here. This iterable will come from java.lang package. This iterable will maintain three methods: iterator for each special iterator. Somewhere you've seen this special iterator. Where you've seen that method? Where you seen special iterator? In your array. This is hierarchy. This is to be remembered. For interview purpose, you must remember that hierarchy correctly. This is the root. He is the root. Collection is the root. Right. So everybody, if possible, not if possible, you must remember this diagram, because collection very hard, you will say no. Hard means student, because of no clarity, which question is coming from where, you will not understand. That is hard. Clarity is that only. That is our chapter. If you know set, If you know list, if you know queue, if you know DQ, that is collection. Collection means that only. Collection has three extensions. In the real time, we use set flower or list flower or queue flower. If you know, if anybody asking a question, if you know that hierarchy correctly, you can answer it. The component belongs to which category? If you can categorize, you can answer it. Only three flowers are available to you: set, list, and queue. Now, after this one, now, sir, here you are writing angular E. Angular E. In our array chapter, you written angular T. There are not given definition, no, right? That angular represents generic form. Make it. Define generic programming components. Define generic programming components. Define generic programming components. Generic programming components. So generic meaning is like this. See there, I am opening the hierarchy. In the topmost hierarchy, we had iterable. Let me open iterable. From the library, I am opening iterable Java P, Java dot lang dot iterable. I am opening. Iterable is coming from where now? Lang. Iterator. This is old method. These two are 8 methods. These two methods added by 8 version. This one old one, abstract. Remaining two are what now? This remaining two are default methods. Default methods came by Java 8 version only, no? Right. This is iterable anyway. Now iterable, what they given now? T. What I written there? E. I can write anything. E or T I can write. Both are interchangeable. Okay, right. Now, collection. Java dot util dot collection. Collection interface. Collection is one interface. That interface extends from where now? Iterable. Now your collection E given. See, iterable E given here, not now. There T here E. So you can interchangingly you can use it. No E or T, no problem. You can use. T means type, E means element. That's the meaning of it. So if we write collection E, what is the advantage? Means don't write it you. Collection E they given from the library. You can take in the place of E. You can take integer objects. In the place of E, you can take string objects. In the place of E, you can take some user defined class objects you can take. So there is a flexibility of generic programming components, the programming components which are ready to accept any type of data. Your other given E means you take any type of element. That's the meaning of it. From the library level, your others will give generic form. Generic form meaning is nothing but as a developer, I given a generic form. Generic form means you can use that component and write your own objects there. You had that flexibility. They given E. I can replace E with integer objects. I can replace E with string objects. I can replace E with product objects. That's called generic flexibility, the theory. Now collection coming from iterable. Now let us take set. Java.util.set. Set is an extension of collection. Set is an extension of collection. That all I drawn there. Now let us write list. List is an extension of collection. Extension of collection. Let me write queue here. Queue. Queue is an extension of collection. Let me write dq. dq. According to diagram, dq is an extension of q. What is available in the library, I drawn to you. Observe this point, right? So they given all generic formats. E they given means in the place of E, I can take my own objects and I can work it. That is the meaning of generic form. Make it. The components, the programming components, the programming components which are ready to accept any type of data. The programming components which are ready to accept any type of data are known as generic programming components. The programming components which are ready to accept any type of data are known as generic programming components. The following are some important generic programming components. Generic types, generic methods, generic classes, generic interfaces. Generic types, generic methods, generic interfaces. Now, generic types. Same. The types which are ready to accept any type of data are known as generic types. The types which are ready to accept any type of data are known as generic types. Under generic type, you will have T from the library. T means type. You will have E from the library, stands for element. You had K from the library, stands for key. You had V from the library, stands for value. These four are the popular ones from generic types. When they given T, replace with your user defined. Any type you can replace. That's the meaning of it. Generic methods. The methods which are ready to accept any type of parameters are known as generic methods. The methods which are ready to accept any type of parameters are known as generic methods. Are known as generic methods. The syntax will look like this. Before return type, we write a T like this. Return type, method name, parameter is T type, and method body. This kind of syntax we call it as generic method syntax. Method body. Generic classes. Generic classes. Generic class object references can hold any type of objects and any number of objects. Means whatever the object reference came from generic class, the address can hold, the reference can hold unlimited objects and any type of objects. That is the specialty of generic class object reference. If you are not understanding the theoretical, I'll show practical, I'll draw now, I'll show it out here. Generic class object reference will hold unlimited objects and any type of objects. Unlimited objects and any type of objects. Generic class object reference will hold unlimited objects. The actual advantage of collection is unlimited objects. For array means limit will be there. Array size 5, array size 10, like this. Restriction available in the array. But in the collection, restriction not available. When you create one object reference, it can hold unlimited data. That's the advantage of collection. Now the syntax. Class followed by class name. We write one generic form here like this. This is class body. Generic interfaces. Generic interfaces are extended into generic classes. Generic interfaces are extended into generic classes. Then the syntax is interface. Interface name generic. Your interface body. Generally, these are all interfaces. These interfaces are generics only. So these four are the popular generic programming components. generic programming components. Now, sir, in this title of chapter title indirectly, Java collection framework. Here collection means interface. Sir, what is this framework? Make it define framework. Define framework. The structure which is ready constructed. The structure which is ready constructed and available for application development. The structure which is ready constructed and available for application development is known as framework. The structure which is ready constructed and available for application development is known as framework. Underline ready constructed and available. Ready constructed and available. That we are calling as framework. Right. Now, if I take Java collection framework, if I take here, Java collection framework. Now, Java represents library. Yes or no? Java represents library. Sir, collection means one interface. Sir, this is generic type. Represents generic type. Means you can replace that E with any type. Framework means ready constructed. Ready constructed and available. That's the meaning of it. This is your chapter name actually. So this one we write like this. We write like this. Java library. Java library. Java library provide. Java library provide interface collection which is ready constructed and available for application development. Java library provide interface collection which is ready, constructed and available for application development. That only framework. Framework means already available. Already available. Already available. After knowing the core Java, easiest chapter means collection framework only. Easiest one. The reason you never do anything. All are available. You never do anything here only. All are available. Constructed and available. This chapter is using chapter. We train the student how to use them. We never write anything here. All are already constructed in the framework. Spring is a framework. Web service is a framework. Collection is a framework. Means already constructed. Already they are ready available. You have to use them. So this is the meaning of it. All of you understood this statement what I made to you? Right. You know interfaces, no? Yes or no? No. Already interface chapter, always I'll write 3 programs to you always. I arithmetic, I comparable, transaction. Those 3 programs are demo programs. Example of interface is collection today. That's a concept. Don't take that I comparable and go to real time. The program not there. I arithmetic not there. Transaction not there. On interface, example of the chapter what you learned it. That's the meaning of it. But here you are all writing transaction, you are all writing withdraw and deposit. But here, don't write interface already there. Don't write implementations, they are also available. The 2 are already available. Sir, what I should write? There also, I comparable, greater, smaller. You written main class, no? Here you write main class. Only main class, that only framework. Now here, I'll paste this diagram there, representing your Java collection framework. Sir, you said ready, constructed and available. No, sir. I want to see the complete structure of that collection. I want to see, sir. Now, star mark IMP, complete, complete, complete structure of collection. Complete structure of collection. I want to see, sir. Right. See there. This is a complete structure. Already constructed and available from your library. is a structure. See there. Collection having how many extensions now? 3 extensions. What are they? Set, list, and queue. Set here, I drawn circles now here. They are all implementation classes. Set has 3 implementations. Hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. List has 3 implementations. What are they? Array list, linked list, vector. Queue has 2 implementations. Priority queue, array dequeue. Sir, down some arrows are there. The arrows are serializable. Can you see this arrow? So all that objects are serializable objects. You can convert into stream. Explaining this complete diagram is your chapter. Because of this, students not understandings are very hard, sir. Because they will not practice the diagram, no. So who can remember this diagram correctly? Collection is dead easy. Right. Can I start practical? There's a diagram I'll paste there. Right. Already in your study room, if any study room is there in your study room, already you pasted your class structure, no? Yes or no, na? If you not pasted also say yes only, no problem. Right? Now, today you paste this collection. Take one printout and paste it. Okay, right? Then only it will come. Actually, nowadays engineers are not working. But I worked. In 2003, 2004, I worked. I used to take papers and I used to draw. On that day, source not there. On that day, I prepared for certification for 5. Right, around 2005, 2006, and so on. To understand that libraries, we used to enter it, write it, enter it, write it, enter it, write it. We used to draw. Still that books are available. 20 years back, I prepared. Still that books are. I also use red ink, blue ink, green ink I used. I used to comment, that only. I used. Why I'm speaking that point means the structure is in your control automatically. That 15 years back, what I prepared, still that library I'll draw. You say any class, I'll say the parent. From your library, if you are speaking to me, I will listen it. If you speak any class, I know his parent also. If you say one class, I know its parent also. If you show one class to me, I'll say its parent name. Because I had a grip on library, that only knowledge. That only certification knowledge. I am drawing that also to you. In exception handling, I drawn one hierarchy to you. In exception handling, I drawn the hierarchy also. In that hierarchy, I shown to you, throwable, implemented from serializable, I shown. The reason, try, catch, finally should be converted into stream because I shown serializable. So here I am showing the complete structure of a collection today. The complete structure. From here, I will work one by one. I will work it. Can I start it? Right. Okay. This complete diagram will be pasted for you. After pasting it, you select. See that. If you want to take one printout and watch it, you can see the layout correctly. If you take a hard copy, layout will be there. Soft copy scrolling not possible. So if hard copy at a time available on the table, no, you can see very easily. No, sir, my smartphone means knowledge will not come. Knowledge, it never comes and not possible. Smartphone knowledge, that is smartphone only. So manual only. Classroom means board mandatory, but they closed the board today. Difference, you got it. Classroom means board only. But today's education sector, they closed the board. Observe? Difference are getting or not now? But actually, if I write something, you'll understand. If I draw something, you will understand. If I point to something, you will understand. When you write something, you'll remember. All will read newspapers. Next day, you'll forget it because you will read it. You will never learn it. Learning different, reading different. We read n number of things, but we'll forget it. Learning means, sir, once I learned, throughout the life it is available with me. For that, everybody should take, who are interested, not all, who are interested, take one hard copy and keep in your bag and watch it. There is one collection, complete structure available to you. From that structure, I'll cover all parts and come. I'll cover all parts and come. That's the point. That only your syllabus. Now make a siding set. I am entering into practical. Star mark IMP. So set is an interface actually. Set is an. No. 1 minute. Don't write it. You write. Set. Already is the interface. I given information to you already. Yes or no? Collection extended to 3 sub interfaces. I given information. Set is an interface. So set organizes elements without index values, and which cannot hold duplicate elements, Set organizes elements without index values and which cannot hold duplicate elements. Set means index value not available. Set means index value not available. Array will have index, but set do not have an index. Moreover, set cannot hold duplicate elements. It holds only unique elements. Already 12 is there. If you load 12, it will not hold. Understand? It holds only non-replicated values. It will not hold replicated values. The same thing I present in the diagram also here. Here. No index, no duplicate. In a short form, I written there. Index not there, duplicate not there. Okay, right. Now, the following are the some important methods of set. The following are some important methods of set. The following are some important methods of set. Now see there. This is set. Methods. Right. One is size method. One is empty method. One is contains. One is add method. One is remove method. You write only names. Complete signature not needed. Contains all. Add all. Retain all. Remove all. If you want to clear, you can clear it now. No need of comparison and so on. The methods. Sir, you said some methods, you given all methods, what, sir? Only method names you write. Size is empty, contains. Who are maintaining a nodes? Add, remove, contains all, add all, retain all, remove all, clear. Special iterator, iterator, to array, and so on. Right. Right. Completed. Right. Why not write it once and read once also? Because any examination question papers, if you get it, any company test, any question is there. If you read that question, you must remember somewhere I read it. For that, you have to read once. Collections, many questions will be there. In examinations, they conduct in the interviews, many questions will come from collection. If you write that methods and read once, the methods you read it. If you read that once, you will remember somewhere I read it, you can remember. For that, you must write the names. Nobody lost method signature. If you want, you can see in the library, right? But names you have to remember it, no? Right. If you write it and read once, no, you'll remember that names. That's my intention here. Anyway, I'll show all methods practically, what they will do. Okay. Now, these are some methods. Not some, sir, all, sir. Right. Set has three implementations. Set is an interface, no? Right. Like I comparable having two implementations, greater, smaller. Whenever I selected greater, greater value will come. Whenever I selected smaller, smaller value will come. The same way, set has three implementations. Hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. Make it. The following are the implementation implementation classes of set. The following are the implementation classes of set. A. Hash set, linked hash set, linked hash set. Tree set, hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. Hash set, linked hash set, and tree set. These three are the implementations of a set. These three are the implementations of a set. What you observed here? They only give an interface. They only give an implementations. That only framework. They are not giving scope to you to write implementation. They are only giving implementation. Just we have to select them. Okay, right. Sorry, if I select hash set, elements are organized without any order. Order not there in the elements. Sir, order means what, sir? Maybe insertion order or maybe ascending order or maybe descending order. Some order must be there. Whenever you select a hash set, order not available in the elements. Make a statement. Hash set. Hash set organizes elements without any order. Hash set organizes elements without any order. Without any order. After speaking the remaining two, you'll get the clarity about the first one. Linked hash set. Linked hash set organizes elements in insertion order. Insertion order. Linked hash set organizes elements in insertion order. The meaning is, in what order the elements are inserted, the same order the elements will go out. In what order the elements are inserted, the same order the elements will go out. It's called insertion order. First one, the elements will come inside when they are going out. Which element will go, we don't know. That's known as order. Now class over means who will go first, I don't know. The elements will go out, but which element will go first, we cannot predict. There is no order in the element. That is hash set. How they are inserted, same order they should go out. That's called insertion order. Reset. Reset organizes elements automatically in ascending order. Reset organizes elements automatically in ascending order. Reset organizes elements automatically in ascending order. The elements will come automatically in the ascending order, they'll come out. Here, no need to write any algorithm and it only converts to ascending and given. We are not writing. Already predefined algorithm available for tree set. Sir, if I want a descending order, anyway ascending order is coming, no? If you want a descending order, convert that into array. They given one method known as array. Convert that set into array. When you convert that set into array, index value will come now. Yes or no? Na? When the index value is there, you can display from back to first. Already you know, no. Last index to first index you can display. You can see the elements in descending order automatically. Because they give an option to you. Whenever you want index value, convert that set into array. Index value will come because set do not have index. All of you understood this one? This is the method to convert that. Okay. All of you understood these 3 points? Right. One point to be remembered here, linked has set is the child class of has set. Let me cross check. From the library, I am taking linked has set. Linked has set extends from has set. Can you see? Extends from has set. So linked has set is the child class of has set. Indirect question will come. What is the relation between has set and linked has set? One question is there. The relation is nothing but parent-child relation. Inheritance. Who is parent now? Has set. Linked has set is the child. Make it. Note. Linked has set is the child class of hash set. Linked hash set is the child class of hash set. Already in the diagram also it is available already. See there. Hash set. No order in elements. Linked hash set. Insertion order in elements. Here hash set extended to linked hash set. Tree set. Ascending order in the elements. But tree set has some extensions from above. They provide some algorithms for them and they convert into ascending order. So hash set, no order. Linked hash set, insertion order. Tree set, ascending order. Which one you want, you can take it. There is no choice. I comparable 2 choices to you. Set how many choices now? 3 choices. Which one you want, you can take it and put in your application. That's the meaning. Now only practical is pending now. Can I write practical tomorrow then? Right. Slowly. Tomorrow completely practical on set. Right. Take a break for today.
you.